Hey, Jawad Sheikh here from CodeLlama.com, here to introduce you to the world of CodeLllama from the student's perspective. So welcome to CodeLllama, and we hope that you find your journey towards learning how to code to be a fun and successful one. In fact, that's what we aim for here at CodeLllama. We want you to have a great time in learning how to code. It shouldn't be difficult and it shouldn't be boring. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look over the entire site from a student perspective. And what we're here now looking at is your dashboard. So when you first log in, you will get a username and password, and when you log in, you land at your dashboard. Your dashboard is basically the location where you will see all the courses that you are registered in. So in this case, we have a few courses that we're registered in. So we have Introduction to Programming using Blockly, now a video-based course. We have Introduction to Programming using Blockly. Now this is a sort of static PDF-based approach. And then we also have Introduction to Java Programming, which is a little bit more of an advanced course once you get used to coding in drag and drop Blockly. Other things to note is at the top of the site you have your navigation items. So you have your login. Over here is Voila, my avatar. So I can change my avatar inside the game, and we'll learn how to do that in a moment. And also we have the dashboard. We have messages, so we can send messages to teacher, whoever that may be. And we have a contact us, you can send us a note if you're having any issues. And also we have a logout option. What we'll do now is we will look at the Introduction to Programming using Blockly course. So we're in Module 3 right now, Text Operators and I/O. We click on that. We'll see that the Unity player will want to launch, and we'll say Allow. So we have different options here. We have play, change avatar, settings, and instructions. If we look at instructions first, we have different ways that we can control our character. So CodeLlama, again, is an online world where you learn how to code. And you do this by navigating the world and finding your lessons, finding your quizzes, finding your puzzles, and solving them as you go. So we can move our character here is by using W, S, A, and D characters to move around, or you can actually just use the arrow keys that will work too on your keyboard. To jump, it's space. To unlock your mouse's escape. So your mouse can be useful in adjusting your view. You can maximize your map by hitting the letter E. And on the map, you'll see different icons. So you'll see lesson, quiz, and door. And we'll see these in a moment. In settings, we can turn on and off our music, our sound as well. Sound effects. So if you don't want to hear the hoofs hitting the ground from your character, you can turn that off. You can change your avatar here as well. So we have 8 different characters. These characters are inspired by the characters from the game Monkey, Kiss, and Donkey, which you can find at projectmkd.com. And it's an upcoming release for the Infinite Runner version, which is Monkey, Kiss, and Runny. Also, you can find it at projectmkd.com. So here are the 8 characters. There's Monkey. There's Donkey. Llama, well, our beloved Llama here. Yoti. Yina. Walla. Hita. And Ion. I'm going to stick with Walla since I really like that's my personal favorite character. And let's jump into the world. So here's our game world. And you can see here I'm moving the mouse, and I can adjust my view as conveniently as I want. Once I'm happy with the view, I can start moving the character using the arrow keys. So one thing we'll note before we continue going is that you'll see that there's the home icon, so you can exit back to the home page. You can get some help as well from the question mark. And then the circle on the bottom right is our map. So let's follow along on the map as we run around this world. The yellow line indicates, well, it's basically our yellow brick road, so we should be following it. And you'll see that there's an icon there in the map, which indicates that there's a lesson nearby. And we can see now with the flashover that there is a lesson, lesson 1. So I'm going to run over to lesson 1. And if I wanted to do the lesson, which we will see in another tutorial, I would follow the instructions that will pop up once I reach that billboard. In order to launch a lesson, I have to actually enter that It's a flashing circle with the arrow pointing down. I have to enter that area. But what we're going to do with this tutorial is we're going to continue on with the world and see what else is out there. So I'm going to let Waddle run around. Keep continuing to follow the yellow brick road inside the map until we see that there's another lesson. In fact, actually, this is not a lesson, this is a quiz. So the idea is that you're supposed to finish your lessons first, then you move on to the quiz, and then you move on to a puzzle. Now, in this case, we didn't finish our lesson, we skipped ahead, and you'll see that it says, please complete lesson first and then come here. But let's look at the billboard. It says, please complete lesson first and then come back for the quiz. So we would do our quiz here. But what we'll do is continue on a little bit more and navigate the world. And following the road leads us to this door, which we cannot pass. This door will be unlocked once we finish the lesson and finish the quiz, which allows us to go to the next module in the course. So what we have here is an online world that allows us to learn how to code. And in our next tutorial, what we'll do is we'll learn about what happens inside of a lesson and how to operate the lesson page itself. Thanks for listening. I'm Jawad Sheikh for CodeLaamaa.com, and hope to see you in our online world. Thanks and take care. Bye for now.